Yes, fellow Nigerians across the globe, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. I am George Onyebe, as always, from the uncompleted building. This morning, like I always do, I want to draw your attention to some tiny inscription in a very large picture. And I'm going to try to use the medical terms to explain their agenda for you. We are the gatekeeper, we are the pathfinder, we are the watchmen. The least we can do is to alert you, guide you on the path to follow, but you will have to walk that path alone. This is Nigeria. We were born in Nigeria, educated in Nigeria, grew up in Nigeria. We are still here in Nigeria. And you see, we are going to be here for a very long time in this Nigeria. And if this is all we have, what are we supposed to do? If your village is all you have, what are you supposed to do? Forget about Nigeria. Nigeria was created by invaders. Now we have accepted it. Your ethnic group organically manifested. And there is nothing you can do about it, because after all, it is he who creates tongues and tribes. It is he who creates tongues and tribes. But then, calling on Nigeria in this instance is because we can identify with our struggles, with our challenges as a people. But my attention is geared toward the people of the South-South. My Anyoma people, Agbo people, Eka people, Benin people, and the entire supposed minority in Nigeria. I'm calling on your attention that we discuss this topic I called Nigerians must pay attention to the invading virus. There are viruses all around our community, and I want to believe, for the sake of those who don't understand what virus is, let me see how I can be able to comprehensively present the message to you, so you know the level of damage you are supposed to expect if they are around you. There are a group of Igbo Biafra people jumping up and down everywhere. Trust them to your own peril. You will regret it. They are not true to themselves. You don't expect them to be true to you. They are like disease that they are, virus inflicting every ethnic group. If you go to Ikuri land, today there are a lot of Igbo Biafra children born to Ikuri women. Or some of them are born by Igbo Biafra and Igbo Biafra man and woman. But in Ikuri land, they are jumping up and down everywhere. They now want to form indigenous Ikuri movement. Indigenous Ikuri Igbo movement. The point is, why all this desperation? I've asked this question severally. Indigenous Rivers Igbo, indigenous Ikuri Igbo, they want to form movement. They want to tell Ikuri people that, oh, you are Igbo, you must become Igbo, don't let them deceive you, Nigeria is deceiving you, you are Igbo, become Igbo. This is how virus work. And believe me, they will pull the shot. I'm coming. They are everywhere in Asian land, telling them, oh, you are Biafra, Igodomigodo, you are Biafra, Igodomigodo. Now you saw the Igbo son born by Asian woman, telling you he's declaring sit at home in Benin. That is because the trouble they were expecting to create, the chaos they were expecting to create with invaders of some Hausa hunters, did not shoot out. They just need the Nigerian military to pay attention to Benin land. These are disease, they are virus. I'm coming. And then when you move further, you come to Anyoma land, ranging from Osimilindoko, Anyocha, and Eka. They're targeting Agbo people most especially. Agbo is the capital of fake miracle. Agbo is the capital of Olosho. And they're telling you that they are Ezemiri and Ezemwani now. All of them are in Agbo. They want to demonize Agbo. These are disease. And yet, Agbo is Igbo. Egbaki is Agbo people. They are Eka people. Somewhere along the line, they know we occupy a position that without our validation, they are not going anywhere. These are diseases. I'm coming. And then they come to the entire South. They focus on Opobo. They focus everywhere. I'm sorry to say, the way they operate, if you are not careful or you don't know that they are virus, they will destroy you because you know. Because Nigeria has their cure. Nigerian system have their cure. You see the issue between Senfobara and Wike. Most of you who get involved, you don't know what is going on. Wike did not tell us this is the problem. Neither did Senfobara tell us this is the problem. And I will say virtually, only the cabals know what the problem is. Both of them will not tell you. But then, Senfobara body system or defense mechanism is somehow broken because the virus got involved in his matter. The moment this Igbo Biafra began to push Senfobara that is an Igbo man, I knew Senfobara was going to have problem because this virus destroys everything that comes their way. Now let me explain the virus for you. If you are a medical doctor or you are in the field of medicine, you should know what virus is. Viruses are just tiny microorganisms. They've been here as long as man has been here. They go into your body. Sometimes they are smaller, far, far smaller than your cell. They enter your cell and use it as a shield to replicate themselves inside of you. And if your defense mechanism begin to fight them, they draw nutrients from your hemoglobin. Sorry, let me not speak English. They draw strength from your bloodstream, the vitamins, everything in you to make themselves stronger. They adapt, they manipulate your cell. They come in different way. In most cases, the only thing that can stop them will destroy you. The moment they are able to infuse in your body. That is virus. They will break you down bit by bit. They will invade one cell to another. Not until you are completely done. They are not leaving you. But it will always end that in the end, the virus will die. But you, as the host, have a choice. And that is to see how you can stop the virus, or the host will die. But eventually, the virus will still die. And that is why the Bible says vanity upon vanity. For clarity sake, when we talk about virus, we're talking about like HIV. You have the HIV and the AIDS. It starts from the AIDS and then it ends with the HIV. And when it gets to that level, it is incurable. You can suppress it, but presently there is no recorded cure known to man. And so when this AIDS virus gets into your body, you will not notice, you will be normal, but they are there. They start attacking your defense metabolism, your defense mechanism. They begin to weaken your system, affecting the production of white blood cells, opening portals, way for your body to be weakened. And the moment they weaken your body, you begin to see things like tuberculosis, different sickness will be able to invade your body. If you notice you have HIV, which does not have cure, but it's a virus, the only solution is to get an antidote that enables you to suppress it. And hopefully one day they'll be able to suppress it permanently. But the point is, HIV is like almost a death sentence. But then you don't have to kill yourself when you have it. After all, some people have lived with HIV even for 30 years and they are still doing fine. And some people without HIV have died before their 25 years birthday. But it's okay. The point I want you to understand there is that you can't see HIV with your eyes. They are very small. They are in your liver. They are in your kidney. They are in your blood vessel. They are everywhere in your body trying to upset the balance. And once they succeed without suppression, my brother, you will die. We all heard about COVID-19. It's still a virus. And you say it's not as dangerous as HIV, but the difference is the time frame. Some of them walk very fast. Some of them kill faster, and others kill slowly. I attended a seminar organized by Club 7000 sometime. It should be late 80s or early 90s when HIV came. The doctor that was actually who organized this seminar was teaching us about gonorrhea. He said gonorrhea was more deadly than HIV. Because if you contact gonorrhea at the section as a man, you have 7 days, you will die. But because we studied gonorrhea very well, as they are studying Ebola and studying COVID-19 and are studying HIV, believe me, one day, this virus will be contained permanently, suppressed completely. The doctor said that it become a death sentence to men. So any man that contact gonorrhea is dead. But today, I can assure you, they even hawk gonorrhea antibody along the street. You see them, the likes of Bembella and the rest of it. Because the people studied it, how the virus function, and then checkmate it. And now, these are the two things I need you to pay attention to. Because these Igbo Biafra people go in your community to unite you. These Igbo Biafra that are there in this search engine, distorting history. These Igbo Biafra that say that they are obedient movement. These Igbo Biafra that are looking for Biafra separate state, yet they want to produce president of Nigeria. These Igbo Biafra that are there antagonizing or instigating one ethnic group against another. This Igbo Biafra now that is telling us our history, our culture, our tradition, our value system. This Igbo Biafra that will not mind their way. This Igbo Biafra that hate Nigeria with passion, but yet they are on the floor of the Senate trying to make themselves indigent of our community. They are worse than virus. They are virus. Because as they engage you, they begin to dismantle you bit by bit. Just like the HIV virus does. When the HIV strikes your white blood cells, it stops the production of blood. And you know what that means. If it affects your blood production, it creates room for anemia or whatever sickness they call it. Malnutrition takes over. Then other strangers like different cough will start coming in. Tuberculosis, different sickness. In fact, your body will be exposed to attack. And so each time they come to your community, they begin to tell you your history, how you have suffered their virus. If they destroy your defense mechanism, you are gone. Let's go back to Ibaki. Ibaki has never had a good history, a good landing in Edo State. But then, they have not died in Edo State. Because no Edo man, Benin man, or Isha man has attacked them, has criticized them, has condemned them. It is politics all of them are playing. The same way Ibaki man is complaining is the same way Shaman is complaining. The same way Shaman is complaining, Orionwo, Esako, Ekpoma, we are complainant in its real sense. But it has not been an issue because they have faith and hope that things will be better off one day. But recently, we begin to see videos online. Of course, the Asian and Benin banter has died down a little bit. But now, they're resonating a new one. And some people will say, I am a Ibaki man. They didn't give us local government. They're marginalizing us. Ibaki people are suffering in Edo State. And Igbo people are saying, yes. This Igbo virus are saying, yes. You have to speak out. Ibini people must give you local government. Oh, you are not good there. You are Igbo. That is why they are marginalizing you. Ibaki people, they are virus. They will destroy your defense mechanism. You must come together and fight to be politically viable in Edo State. And this can only be possible until you put yourself together. You cannot blame people for what you have not been able to do. Rather, accept the blame and work towards it. And now, by the time they destroy your morality, you will mess up. But this is the consolation. The same Igbo Biafra people who are now telling you that you are marginalized in Benin because they did not give you a local government in Edo State, did not remind you that there are some Benin people in Agbo community, Eka West, Eka South rather, that we didn't give local government. Osano Gogo people, we didn't give them local government. Forget about that they speak Benin and speak Agbo. The same way you people speak Agbo and speak Benin. So, but this virus now, this Igbo Biafra virus target is not just to destabilize the Benin society, the Eka society, but they want to rapture Nigeria and create chaos in the entire system. And now, if you wake up and you begin to say, we want a local government in Benin because you are marginalized, my brother, go and ask Obi of Agbo, how many non-Eka people are under his domain? One of them, he was praising Jim Ovia for funding the project of building a school for Zanogogo people. And most of you will not know that in Agbo community, in Eka South, there are a lot of community that are Benin people. Igbo Biafra people, please come and still tell those ones that we are marginalizing them. These are virus, they are disease. I'm coming. This same Igbo Biafra did not give Igala people in Anambra their own local government. That one is not a problem to them. Anambra State has 21 communities that don't speak Igbo. They don't even answer Igbo name. They are Igala people. They have constantly had war with Aguneri and Emuneri, which is almost off-press, because they will subdue it. Because their intention is that they will be able to kill those Igala people. Igbo people, Igbo Biafra people. Why giving these people local government is of no concern to you? Use your brain. They are virus. When most of these virus attack the body, the cell, first of all, accept them and wait for sign of danger before they begin to react as a defense mechanism. In most cases, before they notice trace of danger, they are gone. Most of these viruses are very friendly. Very friendly. And because of the familiarity among them, they are destroyed the body before the body know. Let me explain something further so you understand what this virus Igbo Biafra want to do to you. You see, women, they are very prone to acquiring disease, sexual disease. Let's go by that. And I've asked questions. Why is it that women contain this disease faster than men? Women can harbor it, balance, no issues for a very long time. Like a gonorrhea, syphilis, staphylococcus, woman can carry it 1 million years, nothing happens. But come to the man. In less than 1 week, that man will begin to prepare to die, except he treats themselves. But why is it that way? Because the woman body is entertaining and familiarized with every virus he gets in touch with. Not because that is what he wants. Because there are knowledge beyond their imagination. Let me explain further. When a woman have multiple sex partner, the consequence is that the defense mechanism is lowered down. I'm not a doctor, but ask a doctor, and doctors know I'm telling you the truth. Because the moment I inject my sperm in a woman for the first time, her defense mechanism will attack my sperm. Because he's a stranger. And then when they discover that, oh, it's one of us, they will calm down. They will sheathe their sword and allow the sperm to do what they want to do. And then the next day, the same woman go and sleep with another man. And that man, based on his blood group, based on his genotype, his body makeup, still injects the sperm into the same woman. The defense mechanism of that woman will still attack the sperm. Why? Because the two sperm, they look familiar, but they are not the same. But then, her body defense will still see it and say, now one of us, let's just leave. And they will pull back. And the more constant sexual intercourse the woman have with different men, it will get to a stage, those defense mechanisms will stop reacting. The moment they see, they say, don't mind, madam. Now those, it's okay, they are normal. All of you, go back to your duty post. They stop defending the body. That is one of the reasons why women body system has less defensive mechanism than that of men. It is the same thing. My people will say, Nikome, Yakoje Raja Bofia. He said, that mind there, that is how they are. That is how they are. And by the time you lay down your arm and let your children to believe that there are some part of Nigeria that will tell you that you are Igbo, you are just like the woman body defense mechanism. You have been beaten morally and otherwise. By the time you tell your children, leave them, they like to do Biafra, don't mind them, they are not serious. You are telling them it is their right to use Biafra to disturb all of us. And by the time you allow them to distort history, after all, we know our history. My brother, you are like that self-defense mechanism that has weakened up. And that is why you see, as far as we see them talk about what they are not supposed to talk, we will counter them for a very long time, so that our self-defense mechanism in our society must pay attention. And so, like I was saying, you go to Enugu, there are people that are not Igbo. There are Idoma people carved into Enugu. They don't speak Igbo. They don't answer Igbo name. When will these Biafra people begin to call Enugu governor to give them their own local government? You think they are helping you? They are worse than COVID-19. Their own is COVID-190. These same Biafra people will not tell you that there are Akwa Ibom people inside the Ebonyi state. When are they going to give these Akwa Ibom people their own local government? After all, they fight every day and behead each other, because those people are fighting to survive. Please, when will they give them their own local government? You go to Abia State, the head of this virus disease, Nnamdi Kanu. You have Abreba people, they are not Igbo people. You have Akwa Ibom people in Aruchukwu, to mention but a few. Please, when are you people going to give them their own local government? But that one doesn't concern them, because in their mind now, they are the owner of the Southeast. On the last day, only true believers will be raptured. What a shame. About people, this is a virus. Before you know, they come in softly, as if they are part of the body makeup. No, they are there to destroy your defense, and you lay down your guard. So you see, one day back, all of you back people, we are not saying, they didn't give a local government, they didn't give a local government, they are something not local government. We never give Asian people for our village local government too. Do not wound the animal you cannot kill. Don't make mistake, you will not have the privilege of correcting. You see, this Igbo Biafra, they have made a mistake. I just pray the next generation of their people will be able to correct it. They come in different means and way. Virus enter the body through feeding, intake of food, through sexual intercourse, by affecting broken skin or wound. It comes different way. I just explained one for you. And then this is another virus, propaganda. They come through breakage. Once something caught you, you don't take tetanus injection. Virus can come in from there. And that is a way of propaganda. You see, all this while we deceive ourselves. We say, Nnamdi Kanu is not guilty, he's not a terrorist, he's not a terrorist, the Nigerian cannot find him guilty, he did not terrorize anybody. And then we begin to wonder, when we hear people talk like this, we pull back a little bit and check ourselves if we are in Kuma. Are we still okay? Is there anything wrong with us? Not as if something is wrong with us, because we know the people we are dealing with certainly are cruel, wicked individuals, or they don't have brain. All of us were here. Nnamdi Kanu is on Radio Biafra. He said, burn Tinubu house. He gave bounty of 2 million naira, somebody to give him wiki head. It's a Hamadike virus. He saw broken edge in the skin. He want to enter. They were preparing to use obedient movement to remove Tinubu. Bula bla bla blue boo boo bla baba way they shake blue blue bla bla blue blue bla bla. That is to destroy him from the outside completely. Meanwhile, Nnamdi Kanu wants you to believe that Tinubu is a criminal, and he called for his assassination and the destruction of property. It's a virus. It's Igbo Biafra. And then you go back to Wike. Wike say Ikwere is not Igbo. And respect what he has just told you. He's Ikwere man. After all, let's assume he spoke for himself. He did not speak for everybody. So he become your enemy. Now I say I'm not Igbo. I am Agbo man. Come and take my head for 1,000 naira. I'm sure a lot of people will give it to you. Unfortunate set of people. And so Wike become enemy of Igbo. Wike hating Igbo. Wike hating Igbo. Wike hating Igbo. Nnamdi Kanu gave bounty for his head to be brought to him, 2 million naira. This is a virus. Most of you believe it. Most of you see Wike as a monster. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Wike. Wike is a progressive-minded person. We call that kind of people bragadash. When we say bragadash, what we mean is what you give them is what you will get. If you know Wike one-on-one, do you know when they say somebody is jolly be good? But he don't take bullshit. He take no rubbish. And so when you are with him, be very careful. It is just like the adage they say, the teeth where dog use the play, now he take the bite. That is the kind of person Wike is. And you come and behave like a bragadash. He gives you the bragadash. You behave like normal human being. You will see he's a loving man. But many Nigerians today think he's wicked man. He's evil man. He's demonic man. Wike is a good man. When you do bad and you are claiming you are right, Wike will tell you, my man, you are wrong. You say, let us die. He will sharp cutlass, give you one and hold one. That is his crime. Igbo Biafra people came to Igbo. On life, a lot of military men and policemen burned down police station because they are doing Biafra. Wike has not opposed them. Wike has not challenged them. But he said this is out of order. He told the police, do your job. And then he led to the crisis that took place in Obibo. A lot of innocent people suffered it. Some of them actually were Igbo Biafrans. And that is when Wike became enemy. So he was taking advantage of the court in the open flesh to enter all of you. And some of you are being destroyed by this virus already. Today he's denying. Oh, Buhari is dead. He's buried in El Sudani. He's buried in Saudi Arabia. He's a pedophile. He raped Aisha. Hey, Ahmadike. Hey, he's doing well. Oh, hey. Janja weed. I was a Janja weed. Awusa Janja weed, Yoruba of Afonja. Afonja. This is virus. He almost corrupted the whole system. But believe me, more antidote is needed. That is why we are here. Today they are trying to hide. Now what they are distracting you now. They are telling you now, oh, who is that person that he cover face to testify against Nnamdi Kanu? That person that cover face, we must find him out. Is he guilty or is not guilty? Time shall tell. We know the game. So we cannot prophetically tell you how the case will end. Because what goes around comes around. But however it is, we cannot be careless with our life. It's just like those who have HIV. You just need to be alive. You can't be careless with your life. And now the virus has infected all of us. You're trying to make a comeback. A lot of Igbo people are confused because they now think they are Igbo, which they are not. A lot of Igbo people have been mesmerized because they now think Yoruba people are Igbo. Some of you, your thinking faculty have been damaged because Hausa and Yoruba is your problem. And now your new problem is Benin people. The virus has finished taking the best of you. And so to be able to checkmate this virus, you need to be aware of its existence. Number one. That is why we are calling our people. Let us come together. Let us come together. Not to destroy anybody. To take care of this virus. When they say you have diabetes, they give you restriction. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. It's not as if it will stop the diabetes. At least you can manage it. The lies that have been told against us, the propaganda that have been dished out against us, the disinformation, character assassination, denting of image, all these viruses that have been sent to attack us, the blackmail, distortion of history by this virus. We may not be able to rewrite this thing on time, but we must remain alive. We must remain active. We must manage it. We must check them bomber to bomber. The Baki people, those Igbo people telling you to fight for your local government in Benin City because you speak Agbo. Still tell those Igbo people that there are Asian people in Agbo under Eka local government, Eka South local government, or Zanogogo people. Let me mention only them. We must give them local government. Still remind them that the Gala people in Anambra, they have not given them local government. They should do the same thing, follow suit. Still tell these Igbo Biafra people that Idoma people in Enugu, let them give them local government. Akwa Ibom people in Ebonyi, they need local government. Akwa Ibom people that are in Abia State, all of them need local government. This is where I will bring the broadcast to an end. They are doing the work of virus. They want to dismantle us. They destroy the body defense mechanism. They remove the vitamin C. They remove all the nutrients in the body. They destroy the production of blood cells. And then we are dead. But you are not seeing it. That is why they control your economic space. That is why they tell you what your culture and tradition is. That is why they dictate and want to influence your value system. Let me tell you something about value system before I bring the broadcast to an end. Look at yourself very closely as a data man, as a do man. Look at how your people, take a sample of some of your people you know, how they react to issue. Take a sample of Igbo Biafra man, how they react to issue. You will know there is a lot different. Let me tell you, as a Igbo man now that I am, if you slap me, I'll be looking at you. When I know you, you slap me. I'll be looking at you. And when I don't know you, you slap me. I'll still be looking at you, but I will be very cautious. Because I want to find out what is going on. Why did he slap me? Not until my mind processes this information, I will not react. The moment my mind processes this information, I will not leave you. You will understand the true meaning of that is why we look stupid in most cases. You do things to us, we walk away and we are looking at you. It's not in our nature. It's not in our value. And this is because when we hold you, we no go leave you. But we are not gra people. This is my value. We are not fast to kill. It is difficult for an Igbo person to raise hand, take cutlass and kill another Igbo person. In fact, it's if you do it, your family, they will have problem. They will use their hand and run away. Nobody will attack them. Nobody will talk to them. Nobody can blend with them again. You can imagine when you just come out, your close friend, your best friend, they will look at you, they say, oh boy, you fuck up, una fuck up, una fuck up. Everybody just start walking away. You can imagine when you enter market, people start avoiding you. Your family will not survive. This is who we are. It's not because we are weak. And now you see these Igbo Biafra people. Somebody will kill his brother and say, all of you who disobey sit at home, we will kill you and chop your meat because you are Igbo Biafra. I can't fix it. This is value. And when you keep quiet, this virus will come into your community. Very soon you now see Igbo people killing Igbo people. But our ancestors said you don't kill the person, you will mourn. Don't let this virus get close to you because you are not understanding what I'm telling you. But you will understand because we are not in a hurry. I'm talking about value. We use money. Money don't use us. I was looking at one of my town man in America. He was in a particular forum showing his car. Driverless car. Or I don't know how they call it. The car don't have driver. So you just sit around and tell the car where to carry him to. And the guy was like, prison, Uyibo. But to him, that is our style. That is how he's just enjoying his life. He's just letting us know, I don't buy this motor. That is the highest he can do. To oppress people with that motor, to show he has arrived. No, he's just trying to enjoy himself. You don't intimidate people with wealth. But if you get money now for your pocket, now understand, I'm an uncompleted building. Let us be truth. Tell yourself the truth. Do you think I cannot forge background, fake the background? Do you think I cannot go to a tight corner, repair it, and let it look decent? Do you think if I can buy data all these years and still remain here, that I cannot create a better background to do what I'm doing? No. Every action, every movement, every body language, our quietness, when we are angry, when we are happy, all of them are documented and meant to teach the next generation something that was missing from their mind. And that is everything big starts small. And that is that we remember that when we started this resistance, we were not sponsored by politicians or influential people. When we started this movement, we were not driven by money and can never be driven by money. That when we started this movement, we had virtually nothing to stand the swim against the tide, but yet we did it. And then they will see the level we have attained to. They will understand that everything big starts small. They will understand the principle of creation. I was once a footstool, just a drop of semen in my mother's womb, and now I've grown into a baby. And look at me now. And so don't deceive yourself. Somebody was telling me, tell your Benin people to build studio for you, to complete your house for you. No, your value is not my value. Because some of you are hungry. Your parents are suffering in the village. But when you come out on social media, they will think you are a human being. Life is not about yourself. It's unfortunate. Most of you say, you first, you first. There is no greater love than this, that a man should lay down his life for his people, for his neighbor. And some of us, it is not how comfortable we are that matters. It is the comfort of those around us. It's also very important to us. It is not how successful we are. I am, but how successful we are. It's not about how many people I can control and dominate. No, it's about how many will call when I answer. You see the values. It's not about how many people have been able to manipulate and deceive. No, it's about how many people truly know me. Today, 99.9% of Igbo people I walk close to one-on-one. Every day they are crying. They're coming from across the globe. They can't stop me because they've lost the voice. Those ones still have conscience. One of them called me recently. He said, please, find a way to forgive my people. I know what they did to you. But the truth is, they didn't do anything to me. They taught me very well. And now that I know their plan, I will not allow them to sell the next generation of my people. That is the problem. And why did I bring it up? Because they know I am as transparent as I can be. I am as sincere as I sound. And if I am in, I am in. If I am out, I am out. This is my value. It's not because it's me. It is my value. We don't insult our fathers. Where I come from, when my father do something wrong, I will not harass him. I will not praise him. But I will show resentment. My father offend me and say, come here. I'm lying. Are you know what I'm talking to? He slaps me. No matter what he do. I have shown him I don't like it. He know he is wrong. That is the highest I can do. But yet there are some people's value. Even when their father is wrong, they greet their father. It's their value. I do not condemn them. And there are people whose father will misbehave. They will say, take your time, oh daddy. Daddy, why they behave like this? You don't fuck up, oh daddy. That is your value. Don't change my value. If you let this virus to penetrate as they are penetrating, before you know, you are dead. I want to believe you have been able to pass my message. Pay attention to this virus in our society. Every ethnic group in Nigeria, the real virus are ravaging everywhere. Don't let them get the best out of you. I'll go to the comment section, receive some couple of insults so that I can go and hustle. Sorry, so that I can go and drink. You know, I'm a drunkard. Useless set of you. Wait, they are denying now. Let's see who we have there. We have Ancestry. I greet you, Ancestry. Good morning from here. God bless you too. I see Guabuchi. I greet you. Good morning. Good luck. I greet you from here. Good morning. Mercy. I greet all of you. Good morning, all of you. Good morning, all of you. Uyi, good morning. I see Harrison here. He said, God continue to bless and protect you, Mr. George. Thank you, Harrison. I greet all of you. I greet all of you. It's my sincere prayer this morning. I see Mark He said, thank God you worshipped him. You worshipped him. The Mark Dollars is Igbo Biafra man. He said, thank God you worship Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, this is where the line between reasoning and hallucination is supposed to start from. Those of you who are Igbo people will know that the later end of Nnamdi Kanu was not his beginning. Many people today follow the Ijele because Ijele had been saying the truth till he was kidnapped by fellow Igbo people. 70% of those against Ijele for saying the truth are Igbo people. Now, very dark man is a Bini man. He was arrested recently. Thankfully, he has been released. You will never see any Bini person except his enemy, who are Bini people, that come out and attack him. Nobody. He's out. So when Nnamdi Kanu came, we love good thing. Everything he said was happening in Nigeria was happening in Nigeria. Only that he didn't tell us that his people were the one benefiting from all the confusion happening in Nigeria. You think I studied the history of Nigeria to know that Agu Yorunsi did what he did? Killed the Hausa people, killed a couple of Yoruba, brought war, killed his people for power you will never get, a will that will never be. By the time we begin to hear advice, fathers begin to call us, be careful of these people. Strangers begin to tell us, be careful of these people. the sincere one among you, $, begin to tell you, there is a guy, I don't want to mention his name. He's a very wealthy man from Enugu. He asked me to visit him one day. Let me explain so that he will know I'm talking about him. I don't want to call his name. He's still fooling himself as a Biafran. He called me one day to his house in Enugu. And when I got there, he went to a place where he's working. He pretended that he's attending to pig, whereas he's the owner of that pig farm. When I came, he took me to his house. One mud house room. I say, my brother, and I hear they stay. I say, you are doing well. Thank God you have something to do. We talked throughout that day because I was not going to go back to Agbo that day. He now began to repair one of those mud rooms. I say, you don't need to arrange anything because of me. I can cook. He said, are you sure? I say, yes. They went and bring the food they arranged. Food without meat, nothing. We ate. We were happy. We discussed. Like around 11, we discussed till that kind of 10 o'clock in the evening. And at 10 o'clock in the evening, somebody brought in a very big car. He said, let's go. I said, go where? He said, let's go to my house. We entered his big car, got to his mansion, see money. I told him, I don't want to doubt you. But I know you are not that person I see. But I just don't want to question what is going on. I say, my brother, I want to know the kind of person where you be first. Anyway, you are not different from who I know. But now let me tell you, be careful of my people. It's not the first person. It's not the second person. That is why I have not generalized my exposure of Igbo people, focusing only the Biafra one. So, $, the shame of Igbo people who say they are Biafra should be, why is it that all of a sudden, Benin that was supporting Nnamdi Kanu pulled back? Why is it that all of a sudden, Ikure that was supporting Nnamdi Kanu, Anyoma, everybody supporting Nnamdi Kanu, everybody pulled back? Because they see why Ojukwu killed the Yoruba man that helped him fight Biafra war. Because we see the betrayal at every given time. Look at 99.9% of Benin people that supported the Obedient movement. All of them are regretting it today. That same disease, $, go and take care of it. I have defended the Igbo cause, including Nnamdi Kanu, more than anybody. But the question should be, what went wrong for our allies to become our enemy? So if you can think in this line of direction, you will not have dropped this comment. But your kind have no shame. You have no value, no moral. So you just open your mouth and talk anyhow. He praising, he praising. I'm still praising him. Holy, holy, holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another monkey. Holy, holy. Are you not satisfied? You should be ashamed of yourself. The one Nigeria that honors and loves you. Look at what you have become. Ridicule. Or you don't know you are ridicule? When you are doing buga, everybody are just looking at you. For fiakwa. The rest of your kind can drop their insult there because I see you're the last commentator here. You came late, but still drop your insult. We shall be revealing it in the coming days. So, fellow Nigerians, beware of Igbo Biafra virus people. When they enter your society, your defense mechanism is not active, or you ignorantly lay down your guard. I'm sorry for the next generation of your people. I remain George Onibe.